Hello folks, Everchanger here for episode 34, I think, of Pokémon Liquid Crystal. Don't quote me on that, though. Last time we defeated Price in the Mahogany Gym and got our 7th gym badge, and then we came here to the radio tower in Goldenrod City to discover a Team Rocket takeover situation. So, without further ado, let's press onward and defeat tons and tons more grunts, and hopefully get to the bottom of this. Love their music, always have. So, it's been about a week since I recorded an episode because on Thursday, this past Thursday, I actually released a Minecraft video instead. It's been quite a while since I actually released one, but that's because I was working on that particular video for about a month because it involved a lot of grindy work. But thankfully, it means that the biggest project on the server is now completed and we can now go move on to other awesome things. I'm hoping we might be able to pull off the dragon fight before Christmas time. I don't know how feasible that would be, but if we could pull it off during Thanksgiving break, I think that would be awesome. And I think we should also expect a wither fight at some point, because digging out that whole slime farm without the use of a haste beacon taught me that I really want a haste beacon, and Pidgeotto fainted. That's sad, actually. Send out Alakazam, see what we can do. Think we got the type advantage on this one. Alright. See what we can do. I would have recorded this episode a lot sooner, but I actually had quite a lot of work to do this weekend, which is a little bit unfortunate because I kind of wanted to use this weekend to get a little bit ahead, but that did not really seem to happen because I got 5 assignments done today. I think it was 5 unique assignments I got completely finished today, so that's pretty crazy. One more grunt here. We got so many grunts, it's crazy. This is like the big Team Rocket takeover of the game, so we better seize the day. He's got 5 Pokemon. What the heck is up with this guy? Oh, it's probably all Rattata. Growlithe is already down. It's actually surprising. I don't remember all that happened last episode, so it probably happened right under my watch and I wasn't even paying attention. I just don't really remember too much about what's going on specifically because, as I said, it's been about a week since I recorded anything for this series. So, I believe that's the first time since like episode 12 or something like that that I actually released something other than Liquid Crystal on the channel. I've really been missing doing the Mario Kart videos with Rio the Lion, but since he's not actually here with me, we can't really do them, at least not in their current form. But I think it'll be nice because once he comes back for probably a November break, because I'm pretty sure he'll have a break at Thanksgiving time, he'll be able to come back here, and hopefully by then the DLC will be out. Which I'm not sure is something I've been, I'm not sure if I've actually talked about it yet, but they've announced some very substantial DLC for Mario Kart 8, adding in, I believe it's like 3 new characters and 8 new tracks in November, and then another 3 characters and another 8 tracks in May. So it's crazy. We're going to have a Mario Kart game with 48 tracks in it by the time the game's a year old, so that's pretty nuts. I'm really super excited for it, especially since they're adding in some non-Mario characters. I believe Link is up to the plate in November, and the villager from Animal Crossing, as well as Isabelle, are going to be put into the game in May. So that should bring some longevity to that series a little bit in the future, which is good. Alright, more Rattata. This is probably a bit of a slightly grindy part of the game because there's just so many grunts to fight, it's almost insane. But I think it's good that they're sort of making up for the fact that we almost never saw Team Rocket between Azalea Town and now. If we count the Mahogany Town as part of this same encounter, I sort of do because they happen so close to each other. They're not really 2 isolated incidents because they're so closely related. And one interesting thing is that we have not seen Team Saturn since their introduction way back before Ecruteak City, so I'm wondering if they're going to start rearing their ugly heads soon, because they kind of just vanished off the face of the earth, which is a little bit disappointing. I kind of wanted to see more of them. You think you're a hero? I like to think I'm a hero. Speaking of heroes, Hyrule Warriors came out recently as well. I believe it was actually a couple of days ago as of recording this. I bought the game, even though I sort of ranted about it a little bit in one of the Mario Kart episodes because of the retailer-specific DLC for pre-ordering. I wound up just not pre-ordering it at all and just going down to the local GameStop and picking it up on launch day. Because, to be honest, I don't really live in a place where people go gobble up games like nuts. Like, I went in, pre-ordered Mario Kart 8 like 4 days before it came out, and I was able to walk into the store and they had stacks upon stacks of the game, and I don't think I even needed to pre-order it. The only reason I pre-ordered it is because it was from Best Buy, and I actually got $10 of gas cash. And the nice thing is, you could actually use that on the eShop, so I wound up putting that on the eShop and getting some cool stuff there, too. And then all the stuff I got off the eShop, I was able to get points for the Deluxe Digital promotion, so I basically just sort of played the strengths, and I pretty much got like $20 of free game in that period of time, because they were also giving away free games for Club Nintendo, so I got Game & Wario, which was worth the most, which means I wound up getting another like 400 points in the Deluxe Digital promotion, so I got so much free cash pretty much. It was amazing. To trainers, Pokemon are their beloved partners. It's terrible how Team Rocket is trying to control Pokemon. Indeed. Alright, you gonna fight me? Yeah. It feels great ordering Pokemon to commit crimes. What kind of twisted jerk are you? I'm sorry if I really haven't been commentating about what's been going on in the game itself, but honestly, we're just fighting grunt after grunt after grunt, and we're in a pretty interesting time in the world of other Nintendo at the moment, so I think it's fun to sort of talk about that a little bit. One little interesting thing that's happening is in about 5 days, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS is coming out. I'm also going to be getting that, probably not going to pre-order it. I don't have it pre-ordered now, so I probably won't pre-order it ever. I'll probably just go down to my local Target and pick it up. And then while I'm there, I'll probably pre-order Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because Target has this nice thing where you put down $1 on a game, but they give you $5 back when you pick it up, so you basically make $4 on every game that you pre-order at Target, which is nice. An unknown child wandering here. Who are you? Guess you'll just have to find out. We got a scientist here, which is pretty interesting. Scientist Mark sends out Magnemite. So once again, it appears we have scientists working for Team Rocket. Very interesting. We don't know if this guy comes from Sylph Company or not, but I suppose it's entirely possible, but maybe he's just a secret agent that has been in the radio tower all along and has converted or something. Maybe I'm just reading way too much into it. Got another Magnemite coming out here, just sweeping right through them with Surf. I think we're just about to the top of this section of the tower. That's one thing I really like about this Team Rocket takeover, is that you don't just go straight up to the top of the tower and defeat the boss. You have to go all around Goldenrod City. It's like a full-scale, wide-out takeover, and I really like that a lot because it adds a bit more scale to this attack. If it was just the radio tower, it would seem a little bit tame by Team Rocket standards, but by making you go into the underground and the secret passages in the underground and the shopping department center and all that stuff, it makes it feel like a really grand takeover and a really awesome plot, and makes you feel way more accomplished once you foil it. The Team Rocket boss has locked himself in, but the director can open it. He's up on the 5th floor. Please save him. So it appears we have a card key door right here, and we need to go get to the director on the top floor and retrieve the key. You plan to rescue the director? That won't be possible because I'm going to beat you. Really nice guard we got standing here. As far as I know, it's entirely possible to sneak right past this guy, which is pretty sad. Got a Zubat coming out. I really am using Feraligatr a bit much, maybe in between scenes right here when I go inevitably heal at some point. I'll reshuffle the team around a bit to make this a little bit more optimized. Lantern's getting the experience, which is good. We got a Grimer coming out. I think we'll bring out Alakazam for that, because I think we can play the type advantage on that one, which is good. Grimer. It's funny, Grimer evolves into Muck, which is basically a really big version of Grimer, but way back when I first started playing this game, some kid told me, and I don't know why I believed him, some kid told me that Ditto evolved into Muck, so I got a Ditto probably up to like level 60 something before I realized that that guy was feeding me a whole load of bull. So yeah, I was a really gullible 6-year-old when I started playing this game. No one ever told me, but I sort of made it up in my mind that Raikou evolved into Entei. I really don't know why. Maybe I was just a stupid kid. But I think we all had those weird little misconceptions about games we played. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Alright, can we bring down Golbat with this Psybeam? Yes, we can, which is awesome. I believe that's his last Pokemon, am I right? Yes, it is. Rocket Grunt was defeated. No! Unbelievable! Inconceivable! Anyone who gets that reference, you are amazing. Are you going to fight me too? Oh yes, most excellent. This radio tower will fulfill our grand design. Just battle after battle after battle in this episode, huh? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Scientist Rick only has one Pokemon though, but it's a Porygon at level 39, so this could potentially be interesting. We'll have to see. It's got Torrent right there. I don't know what good it'll do because it powers up water-type moves when you're below like 30% HP, so I don't think this thing has any water moves, so I think that Trace was a bit pointless. But I think if we just keep spamming Surf and if his Recover will ever fail, I think we got this in the bag pretty much. Well, he's using Lock-On. I think that'll seal his fate, because I think we can just nail him with a Surf right here unless he potions. Which he doesn't, so I think we've got victory within our grasp. Porygon goes down, which is super duper awesome. Lantern gets experience, gets to level 32, which is very, very nice. Trying to learn Confuse Ray. I think I'll forget Confuse Ray for now. I don't know. I just never really liked the Confuse status effect as much. Why'd I hit no there? No. Yes. So many confirmation boxes for these things. That's the one thing I really think they could clean up in the Pokemon games. The menus have way too many steps to them. If they could just sort of cut down on the amount of confirmation screens and things like that, I think they would streamline the game a whole lot more. You came to rescue me. Is that what you were expecting? Wrong. I'm an impostor. I pretended to be the real thing to prepare for our takeover. Do you want to know where we hid the real director? Sure, I'll tell you. But only if you can beat me. Yes, indeed. The director has been kidnapped, and in his place is a Team Rocket executive with 6 Goffing or something like that? It's crazy. So, we have to defeat this guy to find out where the real director is, and maybe then we'll be able to gain access to the card key door downstairs to get to the real mastermind behind this invasion. Feraligator's accuracy is falling, which is not good to happen right off the bat. I use Slash a lot, and I know it has a higher critical hit ratio, but I really don't think I've been reaping the benefits of that nearly as much as I should be. Super Potion, because, you know, obviously. Alright, Slash is still connecting, even though we've been hit by 2 smoke screens so far, which is good, but of course, as soon as I say that, we get a miss. So that's lovely. Alright, can we hit him this time? No, of course not. And this is only the first coughing, oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Watch, he's just gonna poison me, right? Oh yeah, there we go. I called it, didn't I? Taking our damage from the poison, which is lovely. And finally we bring down coughing with a totally pointless critical. Get experience all around. Got a Wheezing coming out. Oh boy, that's going to be interesting. Let's switch over to Alakazam and see what we can do. Hopefully Alakazam can deal some major damage with its Psybeam attack, because I'm actually a little bit concerned here, because we've only brought down one of his Pokemon so far. And 2 of my Pokemon are KO'd and 1 is poisoned, so I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. And that wasn't even a one-shot, so I'm even more nervous now. Plus it's got the 4-level advantage on me. So I think we might have to sort of start delving into the bag of potions, because this actually is not good, to be honest. Alright, let's bring down Wheezing there. Gain loads of experience. I didn't really realize how dire our situation was right here until Alakazam got poisoned and below half. I'm going to switch into Gengar and use it as sort of the tank to heal up the other guys, because Gengar is part poison type, so I believe poison resists poison. So it should be able to take some hits while I revive the team. Oh wow, we've only got 2 antidotes. That's kind of scary, to be honest. Let's antidote Alakazam first, since it has the type advantage. Alright, can we tank this sludge? Oh yeah, totally. Awesome. And I believe poison-type Pokemon can actually get poisoned, so I think we're safe from that. So we should be able to just wall this thing completely. Yeah, Hyper Potion on Alakazam. See what else we can do. Tank another attack. I might actually call the episode right after this fight right here, because it's probably going to take quite a while. We've only got 2 of his Pokemon down. It's pretty crazy. Do we have any Super Potion down here, or is it only the Hyper Potion we got? None down there. Well, we might as well use a Hyper Potion on Feraligatr, since it has way more HP than everyone else. I say that, and I glance down at Lantern, who only has 1 less. Alright. Tanking even more attacks right here, which is very, very good. I'm going to see what we can do here. What will Nightshade do? I'm actually curious. Normal effectiveness, not bad. We can definitely tank the hits. I think we should just stay in with Gengar for now, see what we can do. The more we can keep in with our heavy-hitting tank, and the less we have to go over to Alakazam, I think that's the better for us. Got a sludge coming in right here. Once again, tanking it. I think we've taken like 5 sludges so far, and we're still above half, so I think we're more than okay with Gengar right here. I'm running out of breath. This battle's taking so long. I'm running out of things to say. Alright, got a Wheezing coming out. I think I'm going to go over to Alakazam, because since it gained a level, I'm hoping cautiously that we might be able to get a one-shot off on it. If we can, that would be really, really, really nice. Alright, Psybeam. Can we get the one-shot? Please, can we get the one-shot? Oh, so close. Oh dear. Well, at least it's not sending out a poisoning attack, which is good. If we can nail it with something... Yes, awesome. I was really, really hoping we wouldn't miss, and we didn't, so we brought down Wheezing, no problem. Gain loads of experience across the board. Lantern gets level 33. Lots of levels in this episode. Got a Coughing coming out. I'm sure we can definitely pull off a one-shot on this thing, especially if we can manage to get a hit right off without Smokescreen interfering, and we do. So it looks like we're finally starting to pick up steam. There's a one-shot right there, which is awesome. I think we might get level 35 on Alakazam. Yes. The power. And we got one more Coughing coming in. Let's just keep in going with Alakazam. Might as well stick with what works. This Coughing's only level 30. That's pretty sad. The last one was level 38, I think. And one-shotted once again. And I believe that is it for the Rocket Executive. Alrighty. Executive was defeated. And we get money for winning, which is super cool. We stashed the real director in the underground warehouse. It's at the far end of the underground, but I doubt you'll get that far. And we obtained the basement key. Alrighty, so we have the basement key, and we can now gain access to the lower areas of Who Fainted. Maybe I'm just hearing things. There's a little text box right there. Oh, I think I've faced one of these things. Okay. Thought I skipped over a fainting text box right there, but nope, it's just me being derp. But someone is going to faint if we don't get to the Pokemon Center real soon. Now, we could head down into the underground now. I don't really know how long this episode has been going on for so far, but I know for a fact that as soon as we get into the underground, we're going to be greeted by a battle that will probably take at least 8 minutes to do, depending on how different it is, how buffed it is in Liquid Crystal. So either way, I think if we go down into the underground now, we risk running over my little self-imposed time limit here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch around some items. Definitely going to take the experience share off of Lantern, because Growlithe is now the lowest leveled member of our team. So let's give it the experience share real quick. And I think with that, we're going to end things off here. So, next time on Pokemon Liquid Crystal, we are going to be heading down into the deeper sanctum of the underground to find the real director to save Goldenrod City. See you guys next time!